Okay. All right. This little gem came out of nowhere and I wanted to talk about it. Of course, I why would I not want to talk about it? This is something that's out there in brand new paper money. Paper money. These things are rich. And now we are witnessing the first known $5 bill with this particular error. Now, this note sold on great collections over the weekend, and I totally forgot about it. And then it ended, and I'm just floored. I'm floored by how much these things are selling for. And it's crazy to think that these are coming out in circulation. Yeah, we're going to talk about it again. So first ever documented $5 bill with the LEPE press setup error, with of course the crazy mismatched serial number pairs. The note that sold this past weekend, $5 bill, they're all 2017A notes. They are the newest notes out there today that are being produced. This example was graded by PCGS Banknote as an extremely fine 40 PPQ. PPQ, perfect paper quality, I think is what it means. It means it doesn't have anything funny, little margin tears. The paper is in really good, crispy shape. But a 40, extremely fine 40, means it is circulated, which means it's been around the block a few times. Kind of hard to see it, but the note looks great. But there's probably a centerfold in there that's not really evident. But forget all that stuff. I mean, look at the serial numbers on this thing. So if we're looking at the top left set of serial, all right, you have PL3 and then a blank, 77 blank 699B. You look at the other set of serial number, and it's same prefix, PL, a completely different serial number. I mean, we're talking just gonzo, crazy, insane error happening here. Now I understand why it's selling for many thousands of dollars. Now, as of right now, there are only three known $1 bill errors of the same type, and they're all 2017A notes. This is the first $5 bill that we've seen on there. So, what exactly is the LEPE press? Well, this is a different press than what they've used before to do the overprint. Before they used machinery called the COPE, C-O-P-E, and they've been using that for decades, all right, for a really long time. But the LEPE replaced the old COPE machinery because it allowed them to, I guess, circumvent some of the printing where they're taking 5 different elements and putting it in one step as opposed to doing 5 different steps. In a way, it's kind of game changing that it curtails the amount of time it takes to produce the currency. So that's my understanding. However, we're coming across a few very interesting notes that have this anomaly where you have just crazy mismatched serial numbers. And we're not talking about just one digit, ladies and gentlemen. We're talking a few of the digits. I mean, we got the first, and let's just assume that the blank digits that aren't even printed on that serial number line are going to be mismatched as well. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 numbers out of all 8 that is completely discombobulated. Yeah, that's a good word. We're just going to use discombobulated compared to the other serial number. Now, I want you guys to take note. This is a PLB block, all right? That just designates the actual block of that serial number run or range, okay? So could there be other ones like this, other PLB blocks that exists out there? I don't know. But guess what? I'm kind of interested in finding out for myself. Now, what's cool is this is an L district, which is San Francisco. Okay, one would think that, oh yeah, these would be on the West Coast. It could be, all right, or it could be all across the country. We're gonna find out. I might actually be incentivized to go out there and actually pick up some ones and fives and just kind of see if we could find an LEPE press error. So the error is all part of the setup. It's part of prepping the plates and everything like that. And then things just weren't jiving. All right. And then a malfunction happened. And this is the stunning results that you're seeing here. All right. So that's the note right there. It's stunning. But take a look at this. That is equally more impressive. Talk about a real lottery find that you can grab out of your wallet today. $9,703.12 with the buyer's fee, of course. The actual amount of money that's going to the actual seller of the item, $8,600. And there's the date in which it sold. It sold this past Sunday, a few days ago. And this is a big deal, in a sense that it's rare. It's the first 5. What we do know is they are using the LEPE press currently on 1s, 2s, and 5s. Could we see some $2 bills? I can only imagine the first $2 bill that becomes discovered with this funky serial number mismatched thing happening will end up being a pretty big deal on the secondary market. For those of you that aren't aware, the currency scene is insanely good right now. People are paying through the nose for not only error notes of this ilk, but also some of those fantastic type notes, the Buffaloes, the one Papa Chief notes. What are those, 1899s or whatever? But all along, all the other older notes, all the large size notes, there's a lot of smaller size notes, the Hawaii overprint, the South Africa emergency notes, the Federal Reserve Bank notes, nationals. I mean, the whole currency scene is crazy right now. And with good reason. When coins became a little bit too crazy to collect into because they're expensive, people are gravitating toward currency. And furthermore, paper money isn't widely as searched today as, say, rolls of pennies or half dollars for their silver. So keep this in mind. These things really do exist out there. 99% of bank tellers don't even know what they're looking for. They're just, counting the money in a machine, and they're strapping them up, and then they're getting ready for some sort of merchant transaction where they got actually hand off, $100 in dollar bills or something to that effect. So, wow. All right. So, great collections. It has all this going on here. There's even a Freeburg number, if that makes sense. 1998L, 2017A, $5 San Francisco Federal Reserve LEPE press setup, error note mismatched and missing serial numbers. It's even got Carranza and München. Those are the Treasury and the Secretary signatures. And then there you go, PCGS banknote, extremely fine 40 PPQ. What I wanted to do was also kind of recap you guys on the couple of $1 bill LEPE errors that sold. I had talked about it before, but keep in mind that these particular notes are very much fresh in people's minds. Here's one right here that sold for $7,200, April 26th. The few notes that do exist of this error type have all sold this year in 2022. Just to put in perspective, these things are virtually out there right now to be found for the taking. A couple of them, these have been found. One was posted on Facebook. I believe another one was posted on some paper note bank forum or banknote paper forum. I think I got that all screwed up, but anyways, that's neither here or there. Here's another example right here. Take a look at this thing. This thing will blow your mind. Not so much because, it's the same error, but this one has a green block printed right in place of a serial number. And then if you read throughout the serial number, 0 blank 272278, you're going to see that a few of the numbers are mismatched. Again, another crazy error. I cannot believe that these things are out there for the taking. You guys want life-changing money. I'm giving you guys that information. These things are out there, and I don't care. Yeah, I'm going to have like a just sliver of jealousy when someone does find one of these, but at the same time, I'm going to be your biggest cheerleader, because these notes, ladies and gentlemen, represent truly life-changing money. When anything sells for over $4,000, $5,000, $6,000, all right, that's the kind of money that could do a lot for a human being. All right, and I know, there's more to life than money, but shoot, this surely takes the edge off, if you know what I mean. So this is one note. Again, the same error. This one's on a PMG graded slab holder, LEPE press error. All right, so we have that one there. There's also one other one that's sold in January for $14,400. And I wanted to bring this one also to your attention because this is, again, yet another 2017 A series note. This one's a BA block. No, we're just not going to do that. But this one also has a green block, but it's also got a missing serial number. And it's got, again, crazy mismatched serial numbers. The only two numbers, from what I can see, that match up on the pairing is going to be 9-3. The last two numbers in the serial number completely matched. But this is kind of like the ultimate note right here, where you have the green block and the missing digit, along with a bunch of scrambled up numbers. This one grades out PMG AU50 EPQ. Exceptional paper quality is what that refers to. Again, showing LEPE press error, $14,400. The reason why that this one sold for so much is it's the first public sale, A. B, it has the green block and the missing serial number on one line. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is drama at its best. It's the type of notes that people want. They're very desirable. And apparently, collectors of such precious items will go to the ends of the earth to make sure you get paid. Because these are, again, I said it once and I'll say it again. We're living in extraordinary times where we could go and look at brand new currency, brand new coinage, and pull out a $100 bill, pull out $250 on this error, all on brand new minted coins and paper money from the last year to 2 years. I want you guys to think about that. This is more than an opportunity. This is a gift that I think in about 5 to 10 years will no longer exist, because once we get far beyond the pandemic period in which things kind of slowed down, quality control was at its worst, 5-10 years, these type of anomalies will cease to exist. All they have to do is get things figured out with the LEPE press, and then they're going to be printing 10s, 20s, 50s, and 100s. They get it all figured out. You're never going to see these issues ever again. Wow. Right? That's the big reason why you need to act now. These are out there, and I've been told by my viewing audience that not a lot of people like to search through paper money. Yeah. $5,000 to $10,000, $15,000 at your fingertips is a real possibility because no one else is searching for it. Might as well be you, right? But fantastic news. First $5 bill of this error type discovered, sold for a king's ransom on Great Collections. Ladies and gentlemen, the LEPE press error. You guys go ahead and find some of your own. You're going to have to go through a lot of paper. You really do. But again, you've heard me say it. We're playing with house money here. You go to a bank, you pay $500 for $500 in $1 bills, you could take it back. You just kind of like recycle it, you know? And it's okay. As long as you had eyes going through all this paper, you have the ability to find something like this. Remember, key. This is key. The more paper you go through and you look through, the better your odds are at finding one of these. Now we have a $5 bill with this such error, and we're going to see a $2 bill. If you guys have access to $2 bills, I would imagine that's going to be one of the more desirable denominations because of what it is. All right? One of the prettiest design notes in modern history. But that's going to go ahead and do it. I wanted to talk about this with you because there is a little bit of sense of urgency. I know you guys will agree with me. Probably you have 6 months to a year of good solid hunting. People are cashing in their money because everything is just so dang expensive. Again, $5,000 to $10,000 will take the edge off. But I also have to throw in that little kind of fine print, not financial advice. I'm just telling you, go out there and get some dollars. All right, search through $1,000, $2,000, $3,000, $5,000, $10,000 at a time and get you one of these. There's going to be more. All right, because the BEP just didn't really care to get these out there. They didn't care about holding on to them and destroying them. Obviously, because we have 4 total notes that have been found to this point. That's going to go ahead and do it. I'm your host, Sean, with Blue Ridge Silverhound. Always a pleasure talking with you today about some of the newest drop-dead awesome coins and currency that exists out there. Go ahead and find some of your own. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my video and my channel if you haven't done so already. Hit the good old bell for instant notification stuff. But that's going to go ahead and do it. I wish you guys nothing but the best of luck. Go ahead and get some of these. And, find your treasure, because these things are very treasure-like. They should be in a chest, a pirate's chest, full of booty. All right. So long, guys.